baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, welcome to Visual House Studios, baby.
Oh snap! Dang! Ooh man, just popped that thing on, man. You really were like, shoot. We'll go back to literally anything we want, y'all. Or Law for short. 39 crew. You know, I love you, baby. You know I always loved you. You know what it is, y'all. We got me, Khari. You got the Brown Boy Wonder, Joel, up in the building as well. But we also got the OG, y'all favorite, as Joel likes to call him, Make-A-Wish Kid. I'm so sorry, but you know he's more than that now. 39 crew, you know how to treat this man.
He graduated.
Yeah, he definitely graduated. He's a regular.
He's
right
rescue
now.
ranger now.
He is definitely the rescue ranger. Everybody, y'all know you'll love this man. Shoot, thank you for coming back on the show, Rescue Ranger, man. Come on,
the Ranger Reporter.
The Ranger Reporter. Dang, yeah, for real, you got me disrespecting his name now. The Rescue Ranger.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is kind of fun. Yeah. Though. I ain't gonna lie. Would you rather be the Rescue Ranger or Ranger Reporter?
No, he can't choose.
No, it is the Ranger Reporter.
Yeah, it is.
But would you rather be?
No, he can't choose because it'll take away our power.
Oh no! You are the Ranger Reporter. Like no matter what,
you can just call me Ranger.
No, it's Ranger Reporter.
Why?
It's Ranger Reporter. I mean, because it is. It does roll off the tongue. That's why it's the Ranger Reporter.
For short, like a nickname.
Hey, Ranger.
Yeah.
That's only like if you're trying to like get your attention though.
Yeah.
Man, if it ain't the Ranger Reporter, like no, that works.
That sounds like some. They'll say, if it ain't the Ranger Reporter, then they start beating the shit out of you. Taking your lunch money.
Nah, I can imagine like a fan real talk be like, oh snap, that's the Ranger Reporter. Oh snap, that's Ranger. You have to like.
That's rangy.
Yeah, like that sounds like
that
some.
Doesn't make sense.
That sounds like some nasty hip hop artist, like some
rangy.
of these mainstream suckers,
Rangy?
man.
Ray.
What about Ray? Ray who?
Ray, short for Ranger.
Ray. But no, you gotta like get like that cred first before you can get your name shortened out though.
I'm right.
Ugh, what accent? I'm right.
Just that alone demoted you back to Make-A-Wish Kid.
Stupid. He was promoted and then dang, I'm sorry.
You see what happens?
Man, speaking of things and people going back on their word.
What?
Probably the 5th most devastating news that I've gotten this year, right? Well, first of all, speaking of actually devastating, even though he lived a full life and did his thing, 87 years old, rest in peace to Jim Brown. I don't think the last episode, he was officially deceased by the time that came out. But seriously, truly the greatest football player of all time. Also, what a lot of people don't know, considered the greatest lacrosse player of all time too. A black man. Come on now, baby. Shoot. Even so much so in the official professional lacrosse league, the MVP trophy is named after him. But not only that, civil rights activists, opened the way for not only just black athletes but black actors in general as well, and really taking the time out to reduce gang violence nationwide. He would go all over the nation, talk to youth, talk to other gang members, try to unite them, really just kind of just simmer things down in some of these, big city neighborhoods that unfortunately are, that was like a problem to them, and statistically, it worked, and, just to see the programs he created and everything else that was just so magnificent to just try to change the youth and all the civil rights activities that he was involved in. Rest in peace, Jim Brown. Seriously, not only the greatest football player of all time, not only one of the greatest athletes of all time, but someone who truly tried to change our nation as well. So thank you, Jim Brown, for real. But not only that, why in the world Blizzard gonna go and take away the number one reason I downloaded Overwatch 2, man? The number one reason I was looking forward to some story mode, man. I mean, I don't know about y'all. But Overwatch 1, I was like, man, this game is dope. This game is fun. I love this game, but what it's missing is a true story mode. And then that was their whole promotion. That was their whole
like,
this is why you download Overwatch 2, man. Come on. Why?
They gave every character such a deep storyline.
Right.
Like, even made those cartoon shorts. You know?
Oh,
So
those shorts are fantastic. Does it not make you want to show a movie something about this world, you know? And so I thought the next best thing, okay, give us a story mode. We get cinematics as well. That'd be dope. I mean, like, how'd y'all feel when that news came out that, like, yeah, we not only are we scrapping the story, we been scrapped the story. Like, how'd y'all feel about that?
I don't think they ever had that shit, to be honest.
No.
Really?
They just said it because it's like, if they do the multiplayer games like that, it's like Fortnite. No one gave two craps about the story. They just wanted to do the multiplayer.
I feel like a lot of people don't even know Fortnite had a... Like, there was a whole alternate way to play Fortnite.
Right. No,
That's why I downloaded it.
I downloaded for the story as well. I was like, man, this looks dope.
It's like,
the story will be free later on this year.
4 years later.
10 years later. Still ain't no story, dude.
But I'm not surprised because it's making enough money just doing multiplayer. And it's like, let's be real. A lot of the people who play, like, a good chunk of the people who are playing are kids. They don't care about the story. They just want to shoot things.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but, like, when I was a kid, that story modes was what made me, like, really, like, grasp onto games or really like stay with them, to be real.
But we're older.
But
like the cinematics and
thing. Yeah, exactly.
Like, those were cool, but now it's like kids these days are just like, I just want to, like, just have, like, in-app purchases and, like, buy all cool cosmetic stuff. And,
the game has definitely, no pun intended, the game has definitely changed as far as, like, how, you know, studios move about with multiplayer and all that such. But, like, you know,
G4 used to have a show called Cinematic or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that. I used to watch G4 all the time.
Yeah, it was literally just like a 30-minute block of, like, video game, like, cinematics.
That that lightweight sounds familiar.
Top 10 or something, I think.
That lightweight sounds familiar. Now that you
watch that,
because it didn't last that long, right? Yeah, but I think I remember what you're talking about. Because honestly, like, at least for me, right, is once again, you add all this backstory, all this deep lore, which I love that in games. You know, the more lore, the better. You know, to kind of like really. Because I'm a sucker for, you know, good story, you know? And I think that's part of it, too. It's like, man, you established all this lore, all this backstory for all these dope characters. We just want to learn more about them and to see, like, kind of why it is they're important. They're considered legends, heroes in this world. Why, you know? And
but it also depends, because some games, like, their cutscenes are, like, super long. And they're like, I just want to play the game.
Nah.
I don't think it would have been like this, though.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
For real.
Because it's like, look at the people who play now. It's just like, oh, how long does it take to get in a match when you just want to be DPS or tank? Because no one wants to play healer. Because no one wants to play, like...
Because no one can do it like me, baby.
Because no one wants to play that strategy part of the game.
No one.
Like, they just want to go in and destroy things.
Right.
See me as a healer.
I'm like, I was getting play of the games as a healer. Freaking just... I'm like, why am I getting more kills than our actual DPS and tanks?
Hey, Baptiste is my main. Y'all don't want
You shouldn't be getting play of the game as a healer, though.
You should be.
Why?
Because, like, you're without.
I get yelled at if my damage is higher than my healing.
But if you have high healing and high damage, then you're the real hero of the game.
Still yelled at over that.
No,
That's
like
why
then your teammates
Lucio.
are sorry.
Stupid, dude.
Then yeah, your teammates are sorry.
They forget that this is quick play, not comp.
Exactly. On top of
and
that,
I'm Moira, which is arguably a DPS.
What you could do either or. DPS Moira is a menace to society. It's like, come on, why are you playing this, man? You just hurting people's feelings at that point. But I mean, no, like, were you guys sad or were you guys just completely unsurprised by that news? You're like, okay,
both. I wanted it,
right?
But I also forgot about it until they said they weren't doing it. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all were supposed to
yeah, y'all did say you were gonna do that.
I'm not really surprised because it's like if it starts out as the multiplayer first, it's like that's like if it started off with a story mode and then like, oh, this would be so great if it had a multiplayer.
You thought it was a red flag out of the gates.
Yeah, because they basically like showed their hand early, like, oh, it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, but do you want this single story? I'm like, no, I just want to go play multiplayer.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
So it's like, I'm not really surprised. if they want to take that whatever concept they had and throw it in like a YouTube short or something, I'm sure there's gonna be an Overwatch movie like in 10 years or something.
It better be before then, cause shoot, as dope as those cinematics that they be doing, but
I mean, video game movies are now coming out like out of the woodwork, so it's just like I wouldn't be shocked because if they did an animated movie, they already got all the people.
Seriously,
sound bites,
and not even. I wouldn't even say the word surprise. Just more so like y'all need to just hurry up and get that figured out.
Maybe a Netflix series,
or maybe they should just.
Or sorry, a Max series.
I know, seriously though. I mean, but no, Netflix would be dope. I feel like that animation would be cool, like for them to. Well, no, they could just do their own animation. Talk about Blizzard, like just use your own studio.
Or just like what they did what they did for the YouTube videos. It's like just make an episode about like each character, just expand a little bit, and then like the last two, make them a little longer, and then bring them in together.
Or just make a movie. Please, please, please. But I mean, they did say that. What season is it right now? Season 3, season 4, season 4. Yeah, they said in season 6 they were gonna introduce story missions, but kind of like similar to Overwatch 1. The way I interpreted it was
like
just
Blackwatch.
Yeah, but like just I guess more detailed though.
Or like Junkerstein's Revenge or something.
Yeah,
but like bigger.
But just bigger and like actual like cinematics too, but no real expanded story.
I guess
mode.
that's fine. Just make them permanent. Don't make them like just for the season and then.
I feel if they were permanent,
like
okay,
throw them in the arcade or something.
Right, or if they kept adding to them, I wouldn't mind that actually. I think that would like satisfy my my craving for that if they just kept adding to them like once every 2 seasons, let's say.
I just feel like for a sequel we're getting less.
Ooh,
like we had more maps than the first one.
Ooh,
I'm tired of these maps.
Yeah, I feel you on that actually. I actually, I don't think anyone's really ever said that out loud, but dog, you actually might be right though, man. You might be onto something there, Joel.
They won't kill me now.
Blizzard's listening. They were like, "Sir, we got."
They're about to send a May icicle right to my forehead.
Freeze! Don't move. Like, but no, you got a point. And even then, half the maps are from Overwatch 1, and so
and even some of the newer maps, it's like they're not really that great.
I dig the newer maps, but I hear what y'all saying.
There's some I'm not a fan of, but
I totally hear what y'all saying. Though.
Like the Vancouver one's fun.
Yeah,
well, that one's fun.
That one's dope.
The New York one, that song that plays,
yeah. I like that map too. That one's dope. Shoot,
you need Alicia Keys in the back going, New York, concrete jungles where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now that we New York.
They'll probably be like, whoa, copyright.
Nah, make Alicia Keys a character.
For real, she just throws pianos at people.
Just whole pianos.
She'll just be a tank character.
Oh, bro, that would be dope. Shoot, her special would be just free. No, stunning everybody with her singing.
He'll just be like, keep bleeding love or something.
No, he did.
You motherfucker.
Joel's more disappointed than I am. Shoot, that's surprising.
No way he got Leona Lewis.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh,
and Alicia Keys mixed up. Ain't no fucking way.
Oh,
Ain't no way in hell.
Oh, no.
No way.
That's why I'm not in the music
Ain't no
industry.
way. No, you're not getting away with the shit.
No. It's
no
Queen
way.
Alicia. Aging like fine wine. She really is, though, man.
Was she even in your top 5?
Alicia, she was honorable mention.
No.
No, you remember? What did she? Didn't I put her in my top 5? Then I switched her out. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
Crushes?
Yeah, celebrity crushes. Yeah, pretty sure that's what I did. So, haha, hee. See,
Hey,
I brought her up.
You know what he didn't do was get her and the white woman mixed up.
Dang,
That's what he ain't do.
that is pretty devastating.
Black Lives Matter.
Thank you, baby.
So does mine though.
Oh, I mean, well, so is mine though. But shoot, God.
Actually, no, don't. Go ahead.
No. What, baby? Get something off your chest, baby.
There's hella hair on my chest.
What are you like? One of those straight hair chest guys, or you got curly hair? What you gotta think about it for?
Well, because
you ain't people like the curls. Baby.
I don't know. You told me, look, that's straight or is that curly?
Oh, I see why you had to think about that. That's may be straight.
Straight, right?
Yeah,
it's
straight.
Just long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say straight. People love
you got chest hair?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Like you got like that, what's it called? Happy Trail? What's it called?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
no,
I'm glad I don't have
like,
that.
Roughly around here. I don't got like the freaking...
Oh, gotcha.
I don't got like the freaking...
You got the Grinch line?
That's good. Because...
No,
because...
good.
I don't know, man. Sometimes like when
if you see too much, it's like, whoa.
Like, I like when I wear a V-neck, it's just there.
It's like, oh!
It's like fucking Flavio or some shit.
Well, I mean, I feel like those suckers gotta shave their stuff, man. Because it's like, all these dudes be hairless? Really?
No, they probably do. I mean,
you think Vin Diesel is
sticking
hairless?
out to here? It's like, dude, just shave the rug.
Yeah, Vin Diesel look like a hairless
his
sucker.
head, he look like Rufus the Rat.
I do like I do. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, his
what about you? You got chest hair, huh?
Of course, I've had chest hair for as long as
Your shit look like pubes, huh?
Low key.
Yeah.
But the ladies love it though.
Do they?
They really do. Like, and
I don't know, man. Ladies say they like chest hair. I don't know. I feel it's kind of.
I know. From my experience, the ladies, they say like it depends. Like not all chest hair is created equal. Yeah. Mine, I've got no complaints about so far.
Let me see it.
It's. I don't know if you can see it from here.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I'll pull down my shirt for you later, baby.
No, do it right now.
Like literally. Shoot, man. Oh man, gosh. You know though. Also, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. I can't wait for the summer, baby.
Me too.
I can't wait for the summer. Like, honestly, though, I know we talked about this last time, but the more I think about it, like, genuinely, super, super genuinely, dog, like, summer is for real, a vibe that I just can't wait for, because I feel like just the most life-changing experiences happen around this time, if I could keep it a buck. Like, the funnest day I've ever had in my life was the summertime. The saddest day I've ever had in my life was in the summertime. Shoot, that's where I make the most money too. Come on, baby, shoot. Like, and Ranger Reporter, I almost called you by your government.
How do you make more money?
How do I make more money? That's when the hustle begins.
I'm like, this is hot.
It's
bringing allergies.
Oh, but do you still have allergies in the summer though?
If it's windy, yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Did you just call him a nerd for having some allergies though?
In the summer?
As you wear the glasses?
He said in the summer though.
Right now, my allergies are bad right now.
Oh!
What was that?
A lot of people have allergies, and I'm just
honestly, I'm like, how do y'all even? I feel so bad for y'all because it's like I'm just up here chilling, just straight like, yeah.
Maybe when I was
you don't get allergies?
Not at all.
Wow.
Let's jump him, dude. My eye is killing me right now. I'm trying, like, I'm blinking a lot, so I don't have to scratch it.
Right? Can you use like some special eye drops or something? Like, does that even help?
No.
Dang. So
not for me at least.
You for real just gotta endure that, man.
It doesn't immune you. Like, it just helps a little bit, but it's like
it
helps in the moment, but not
like you're still out sneezing and stuff.
Dang, like I'm trying to hype up summer, and y'all just like, man, F summer, man. No,
I rock with summer.
No,
I like summer better. I don't know. I feel like I liked it better when I was a kid because it's like it actually felt like a vacation. Now I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, what's the difference? I still have to go to freaking work the next day.
Right. Well, I mean,
and they frown upon you for taking vacations all the time. Like,
who gives a fuck? You earn your time.
Right. Facts. I mean, straight up, man, go get your paid vacation money. Because at the end of the day, right, and I ask myself this literally every time I wake up in the morning, it's like, do I care enough about these people who don't give a crap about me to call in today? And then I'm like, I don't care about them, but I care about the people that I gotta take care of, though, for lack of a better term, or make sure those people are straight. It's like, man, I'll go in today though.
I just care about getting that money.
I mean, that too. I
think the whole time I worked at Regal, I only called out like maybe twice.
Because it's like we were all like working on like to get like together. It's like, oh
yeah, it was
like our friends were all like we were just all working together.
Right.
So
it's like, who else am I gonna hang out with? They're working right now.
Yeah,
like straight up.
I think it was like 2 or 3 times I called out only.
Same.
I think I did for like vacations or whatever. Like my senior ball. I remember. Of course, like that's when everybody put in their request because it's like we're all roughly the same age.
Yeah. No, I don't think I ever called out. Maybe once or twice. Maybe just for the sake of.
I don't know if I called out.
But when I was sick, I still worked. Like, so
back when you could.
Well,
even though now you can.
It's like I was either on podium or I wasn't in concessions, so it's like, nah, I don't gotta worry about that.
They just pitch you out of concessions, like you're an usher today.
Exactly. It's like, I bet, shoot.
But I don't think I ever really called out. I just like put in a request form and got the time off.
Exactly, and that was the other thing too. It was so easy to get time off at that place. Like
nowadays, it's like,
oh, it's a whole process. Though.
Well, at least now it's just like you just tell them like, I'm taking this time off, depending on where your job is. And they're like, okay.
But then nowadays you gotta think about it though.
Like coverage and they guilt trip you like, oh, like we don't know if we'll have coverage. I'm like, that's not my problem.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's I don't know. Yeah,
that's why I'd rather be salary because you're not tied to a spot, so you can just take time off whenever you want.
Is that true, Joel? Is that
at least from my perspective?
True?
What
salary? Like the fact that he just said like, yo, salary, you don't even got to trip about none. Just if you want that time off, just take that time off. You straight. Like, or is it more of when you come back though? You might have some cleaning up to do per se.
It's like a little bit of both.
So is it really all that it's cracked up to be?
It is. It's great.
Don't do that. I mean, come on, make me feel a little bit like, all right, I'm cool being hourly at the moment.
Nope, step your money up, not your funny up.
That's crazy. Dang, you right.
Because that way you bring your salary, you're not really like.
Are you salary?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
I want to be salary.
What the? How you go?
Wait, is that next up in the ladder?
Yeah, because like I'm still tied to my work area, whereas like a manager, they can just drive around and like check on other things. Like they can just dip out. No one would really know where they are. Yeah. Like whatever.
I mean, there's people who abuse it, you know. But it's like,
oh yeah,
I go to work early. Like I show up early.
Yeah.
So I could leave a little earlier. And
oh
I
yeah.
still do like full 8 hours and.
Oh, for
and
sure.
All that,
Yeah.
But, like,
so you're not a fiend with it.
No. I don't abuse it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thankful for it.
Right.
You don't go hide in guest service like some other people used to.
I'm way past guest service.
I mean, granted, but
I've elevated, baby.
Yes, baby.
I'm just go hide in the theater.
But speaking of theaters,
what if Mr. Cole was salary? Probably, yeah.
No, he had to have been. Because I mean, you're a GM. Yeah, you have.
But he would clock in and out.
Would he though?
Mm-hmm. I've seen him.
What the crack? Well, then he must like
fraud.
No, he probably had to work from home like a certain amount of time.
So I'm like, what could he do? He could do some of the work at home,
or like the fact of maybe the hours really. It's like, hey, whatever you got to work, just do it. Like not super strict. I don't know.
I remember they yelled at him because he would never close.
Because he never did close.
No, but he started closing like on Tuesday nights when I would close.
Oh,
and I was like, I can't fuck around, man.
Literally the slowest night.
The slowest night.
The slowest night.
I'm closing, guys.
Bro, those nights were great. It was like me, Josh. I think those were the nights Mike did inventory.
Oh yeah.
So it was like Mike was there.
No, I thought it was Wednesdays.
Oh no, it's Thursdays, isn't it?
Yes, Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, it was. Well, I would close Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really. I think I closed Thursdays for a little bit concession with Human. Yes, I did.
I did like closing on the weekdays. It was so easy.
I know when you close concession with Human.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I'm tripping.
On Thursdays, yeah.
That's all he did at that time.
Back, it was right after I graduated high school. Yeah, for like a good year, I want to say, actually. Yeah. And then switched every year, a few months, that semester, your schedule changes. So it's like, oh, well, sorry, y'all. Can only work, shoot. Man, the best days, though, or at least the most fun. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Fridays. Oh, yeah. That was like,
every day of the week.
Those were the dopest schedule. Yeah, man, those 4 days. Shoot.
Except Sundays.
Oh no, I was a
fiend.
I was a fiend. I'm like, I don't work Sundays. I'm sorry. I was a fiend like that.
Sundays were always ass. Like
they just never were fun.
No, it
never
no matter
fun.
What time of day you work.
It was like, ugh.
It's just those Sunday vibes.
Honestly, the vibe of the building was just different.
Yeah,
for real. It did not matter what time. You're right. And
I don't
in
think
fact,
I work Sunday.
I did at first.
Did I work Sundays?
That's
no, because I would work like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, you lucked out because Sundays were just.
And I was opening on the weekends. Friday and Saturday I would open. So I changed my. They used to let me open because I stopped being a closer on the weekends when I turned 21. Because ain't no way my girl was gonna go out without me.
Nah, I feel that.
Ain't no way.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be right there.
I'm gonna be right there.
Live without me.
So I was also full time though.
Right.
And then there was a bunch of part timers like BJ and
BJ was part time.
I think so. Yeah.
Technically, full time for like the hours we were open,
Say,
but part time.
I thought I saw him
legally.
all the time.
Well, because you always worked the
Humantu would come in on Sundays. I was like, I could do it, you know.
Yeah,
but I would like every now and then work Sundays though.
Yeah,
I would.
Oh yeah. It was not fun. That was by far the least fun day to work there. It just sucked. Like seriously, like it didn't matter who was working either. It was like, man, why am I here?
But nowadays, I feel like it's easier now over there because all they have with the podium, like there's no guest service. Like all the tickets is all online.
Yeah,
like,
they looked out.
You can't really pay cash.
No, wait, I did
anymore.
work Sundays.
If anything, you probably opened.
I opened floor on Sundays.
I
think. And then,
yeah, because we worked together. Like, yeah, we definitely worked together.
So I don't remember my schedule now that I'm thinking about it
because it always would change.
It always would change.
Yeah, it would always
when
change.
You didn't have to do anything until like 10
I think Wednesdays for sure I didn't work because I had school late.
Yeah,
Wednesdays for sure.
Wednesdays and mostly Tuesdays were like the days I always pretty much had off.
Opening Usher though was such like a funny joke because it's like you didn't really do anything until because the first showing was like at 10 something, so you didn't start till like really
like
noon.
8 o'clock. Yeah,
and it's like you worked at 8. It's like half your shift is just you just walking around.
Bro, but it's chilling though.
It's
so chilling.
See,
in the middle of the week. Let me tell you something.
Just go watch
Monday opening Usher. Child, please. You know how many movies I watched because of that? Legit. I watched the Lego movie because of that. I think I watched one of the Hunger Games because of that. Man, shoot.
It's like you're just sitting there, and then it's just like, you got the earpiece in, and if someone talks to you, you step outside, and you're like, what's up? And they're like, oh, okay, good. And then just go back.
And then opening KT?
KT in general.
Child, please. But opening KT during the middle of the week?
Even then.
During the middle of the week opening? No, you chilling. Homie, it's oh my gosh.
Just sitting around, and now it's like you don't wear the vest, you don't have the flashlight anymore. You just walk in with a clipboard. It's like you can just BS it. No one cares.
I remember too. I trained this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I don't know if she listens or not.
Hey, if you don't,
we just flirt all the time.
Yeah.
We both would be closing KT. Until she, I don't know if she got fired or she quit. I don't remember.
I think I might
probably quit.
I think I might
just knowing the suckers there, because hardly anybody got fired. You had to try to get fired at that place.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah. So I used to flirt with this bitch.
Anything happen? Nah. So it was just fun in the tongue. No pun intended.
Nah, basically.
Nah, yeah, sure.
I think I might know
fun
who it
in
was.
the tongue.
You don't know shit.
I think I know who it was.
You smile like no, you don't.
Hold on to it and ask me when we're done.
I will.
Yeah. Well,
I will tell you. I will tell you who it is.
Okay, cool. Shoot, but I mean, speaking of the theaters, though. You really didn't watch Fast X?
Hell no.
Come on, man. Like, okay, when did you get tired of? Because this is
tired of this. Shit,
this has been kind of the thing. This has been kind of the thing with
Here's the thing though.
With the Fast and Furious franchise, you either have some people like me who are like, yeah, let's go, or people like you that are like,
I'll watch it. I'm just not in a hurry to go see it.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah.
I don't think I saw the last one. I don't remember it.
It's on streaming.
Where?
HBO Max. Just Fast 9.
It's not HBO Max.
Just Fast 9. That's it.
Max. Excuse me.
See, that's the thing. It's like, why do they split the movies apart? Like, just keep them all on one streaming service.
They do.
No, it is.
It is.
They combined it.
But
yeah, that was the point.
You said just Fast 9 that was on Max.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That
like,
that's
Too Fast, Too Furious is in Paramount, or it's like
I know it's
Netflix
goofy.
has the first Fast and Furious. It's like just
it
put them
is
all
goofy.
together.
Peacock has them, don't they? Universal, yeah.
Universal.
Oh,
so it's like HBO.
So that makes sense.
Sorry, Max should have all of them.
That
Peacock
makes
has
sense.
them.
Peacock. I did see they have some.
Oh well, then I got to check that out then. Cause I was like, man,
I have the collection. It goes up to 7, I think. I have that.
Is it like in the big wheel or something?
No, it's a big blue box.
Because it's
like one of the best superhero franchises.
It's just like, come
on.
But but here's the thing. It's like everybody online is like, why the fuck they keep man? Because y'all keep going to watch it.
Heck yeah.
These movies make so much money. Why would they stop?
Exactly.
Why?
But at the same time,
they just shut up and don't say. Just Be happy. Why are you in the closet that you like these movies?
I know, for real. For real. To me, I ain't got no shame.
People
I'm like,
like
hey,
stupid shit all the time.
Right. Hey, I mean, yeah, you're right. But it's just pure action entertainment. It's just mindless.
This is hella dumb.
It's a superhero movie, man.
It became
a superhero
I love
franchise.
The fact, like, they're not taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just blow it up, have fun, and I'm like,
a minor plot twist in there, and then just keep it pushing.
Like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, exactly, man. Shoot, exactly. Like, Andrew, what did you think about this last Fast X, man? Like, you know,
I had fun. I liked it.
Right.
I'm not expecting a solid Oscar-worthy screenplay. Like,
of course not. No,
I thought it was just super fun, but like, my favorite though is Fast 5.
Yeah,
because that was obviously the turning point.
Yeah,
but I thought that one was my favorite.
Hey, you know, in Fast Furious 4,
yeah,
it was just called Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah, that was like the reboot. Yeah, exactly.
The Fast and the Furious,
and then Fast 5,
Too Fast, Too Furious,
Tokyo Drift,
and then Fast and Furious, and then Fast 5.
Fast 6.
Fast 6.
Fast 7.
Fate of the
Fate.
Oh, yeah.
Fate of the Furious.
Fate and Furious.
Furious 7.
And there was Fate.
Fate of the Furious.
Yeah.
And then
Fast 9.
No, it was Fast and Furious 9, actually.
Oh, was it?
And then Fast X.
And then Fast X. It's like,
God damn. Oh, my. This shit made me hate this shit even more.
I'm irritated.
Like, if you're getting the titles of the movies, like, confused.
Because it's like, why do all this? Because the one thing that I'm a little like, y'all need to stop this. They hype up every one. Like, ever since, let's say Fast 7, right? They've hyped up every one that this is gonna be it. This is gonna be or at least you get that sort of vibe. And then it's like
one last ride.
Nope. One last ride again. One last highway.
Like Fast 5 was like one more heist.
Turning the corner.
The last time
again. Like when's the last time? The last time. And then even the last movie, Fast X, like, okay, this is the trilogy.
Now it's a trilogy, but we're gonna stop after 13. I'm like, really?
It did make me, but
it is fun.
But I have fun though, seriously. Like it is just mindless action that you could just go turn your brain off. You do kind of have to remember some of the. I'm like, crap. Why do we know this character? Why is he important? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's right.
Tokyo Drift when it first came out, everyone's like, wait a minute, I don't like this. Where's Toretto? I don't get this.
That's why I didn't watch it.
That's why they had to bring in like them in 8 or something, or no. I think they brought him in like 9 or something. It was like, see, we had a plan.
Well, Han, they brought him back. Like,
well, no, it was like, because it goes like 6.
Oh, yeah, and then some of them are prequels, and then they
Tokyo
jump
Drift, and then 7.
Right.
And then, I think 7.
No, I think it jumps back at 8.
6 was the first Shaw, and then that's when Han's like, oh, I'm going to go to Tokyo. And then that's when they do 6, and then 7 is...
Yeah.
After 3, so it's like, see, we knew what we were doing with Tokyo Drift. I'm like, I feel like they made
Kevin
those.
Feige.
I feel like they made those. To,
Vin
like,
Diesel is Kevin Feige.
The third one, because everyone not a lot of people liked the third because it didn't really. It was so.
I didn't watch it. I just knew
it was just so out of nowhere.
Decent.
Yeah, that's what I
Drift
was like.
Was cool,
I was like,
just the characters were like, but where are the ones we were talking about?
Number 4 has some dude sucking toes in it.
I don't remember no toe sucker.
Man,
and you would remember that.
Watch that shit.
Man, what?
Andrew, you look like a toe sucker.
What the?
Would you suck toes?
No, we already talked about it. Yes.
He looks so bad. He's like, bruh.
My bad.
I'm sorry, man.
You wouldn't suck if a fine ass girl said, Andrew, you suck my toes. You would say no.
I'd be like, shower first.
You goddamn. Nah, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You'd take her sock off with your fucking mouth.
Oh, no.
I know you would.
Oh, don't
I'm a germaphobe. I ain't doing all that. I'm like,
he is a germaphobe.
Hop in the shower.
Low-key germaphobe.
All right, so she's fresh out the shower. Would you do it? Yeah?
Well, she's still in the shower. That's a genuine question.
Even then.
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, he's thinking. Okay.
Nothing wrong with
she's
that.
still in the shower. You see the soap wash off her feet. You saw her scrub her toes pretty good. The way you should.
I thought this was a Fast and Furious song.
It is. There's a dude that sucks.
Are you gonna do it fast and furiously?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, shoot.
You're gonna do it.
You're gonna come in there on Vin Diesel.
That it's clean. It's clean. So
you come a long way.
sweaty feet like that.
Shoot. But no, what like speaking of toe suckers though?
Yeah.
Jason Momoa's character though.
He ain't no toe sucker. How are you?
I mean, look, I needed a transition. All right.
You could have said water. You could have said, "Oh, the shower, water, Aquaman." Jason Momoa.
Nah, toe sucker.
Well,
He looks like such a corny villain in this.
You know, trust
great.
me. I thought the same thing going in. Like, this is gonna be like, okay, what a. But honestly, the way the story moved, it kind of worked for some reason.
he was great.
He actually did a good job. Like the commercials and the previews don't really sell.
Well, I think
like,
the funniest line though
yeah.
was in the trailer. He's like, "I'm Dante, Argente." I was like, "That's funny."
Like, yeah, he's like
That's
quirky
improv.
or like so animated,
and he knows what he's doing.
But
as a villain.
But as a villain though, the way he moves and navigates, it works though.
He's unhinged.
Yeah, he reminds it. I think just watching the movie, he got this inspiration. His whole vibe reminds me of Joker, where like you don't want to take him seriously, but then something happens to where it's like, no, you got to take him seriously.
Everything burns.
I mean, for real, and that's pretty much his whole goal. Is like, hey, look, you hurt me.
Speaking of Joker,
Yeah.
I never noticed when I watched Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
Recently, I've started seeing it a lot, like on Twitter or whatever.
Right.
That scene where he's dressed up as a nurse.
Yeah.
And fucking Harvey Dent doesn't recognize him until he takes his mask off. But you can see his face is fucking
I know,
painted.
for real.
That never dawned on me until somebody pointed it out.
He was half blind though.
But you
Kinda.
know, it's like sometimes
He's looking at me like, bro.
With one eye, I can see the color.
I mean, yeah, but he was shook
well,
too.
some nurses may wear a little more extra makeup.
Nah, he looked like a pastel, dude.
No,
Like
you're
it's
right.
not like a Clark Kent glasses situation. It's like, whoa, where did he go? It's like, whoop.
Superman is the one reason I don't take DC seriously.
I'm with you on that.
I hate Superman.
I hate him too. I mean, just Batman's a sucker, but Superman is. And people always have a counter argument to this, but to me, dude is too powerful to be
A pussy.
and a sucker. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He's a Boy Scout.
That's like if he goes fucking Superman.
Nah.
He'd probably even be a better Superman.
He would be a better Superman, honestly.
Stop.
He'd be a way better Superman.
Never mind.
He's like, I'll take it.
I'm trying to big him up, and he does some shit.
Then just knock it back down.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
don't need to cry about it.
Man, the allergies, man.
Analogy.
I mean, no, but I mean,
That'd be a fun Superman.
Superman, but that's why I like the alternate versions of Superman.
I'd be
too.
Superman.
I'm surprised they didn't do like a Superboy movie. They're still doing Superman.
Superboy.
Like I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Superboy goes
Superman.
in. Superboy. Steel. Come on, give me another Steel movie.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
it's not canon.
He's like, it's not canon. We don't need to talk about that. Shoot. But I mean, what is canon though is the fact that that was a good one. Come on, baby. Is you know, obviously the trailers, you know, his daddy died and he's all
Spoiling.
Hey, trailers, dude.
Wait, what
So
are we
it ain't
talking
no
about
spoil. Now we're transitioning back. It's fast.
Oh, okay.
His daddy died. Talking about Jason Momoa's character.
Okay.
Yeah. His
The
daddy
villain.
died, and he's like, "Oh no,
Hernan
y'all,
Reyes.
all of y'all involved, got to get these hands." You know, like the way it played out for you, Andrew, though, like the fact that it was. Let's be real. Fast is an Avengers film franchise now at this point. Each film introduced a new Avenger, and it's like, okay, now our full team is here, the family. You know, now they just do it. So as an Avengers, what would you put this up against the last Avengers film? Okay, don't do that.
Yeah,
It was Endgame. Yeah, never mind.
I'm pretty sure I saw Don Toretto come out of the vortex.
Bam. But no, seriously, like
The street
since it is a superhero film, right? Compare this to like the last. Okay, let's do this. Let's compare the last 3 Fast films, just in your mind for how they went.
I'm trying to remember 9.
Shoot, compared to like the last 3 hero movies that you've seen. Suicide Squad don't count. That's amazing. But I mean,
I've seen more before that.
No.
Well,
but
I'm trying to think what I even saw because I saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, Guardians.
That on its own.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What would it have been? Guardians, Quantumania,
yeah.
That kind of brings it down.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Guardians.
No, after Quantumania, what'd you say?
Nothing. I said that kind of brings it down.
Okay.
But then after,
what was before
dang
that?
it, man, for real, what was? Would it be Thor technically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, something came out before that.
Thor.
I think it would technically be Thor as far as like.
I thought Multiverse of Madness came out after that.
No, it came out before. It came out in November.
It sure enough came out before because. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
You liked Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, I did.
Like a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was just okay to me.
Nah.
So Fate of the Furious.
Yeah.
Where Dom's the bad guy.
Quote unquote, yeah.
That's not a spoiler. It's been out for
yeah, for real. Yeah.
Fast 9 where he magically has a brother.
Yeah.
White brother. That plot line was thin. Whereas,
white brother at top of that.
Whereas Fast X, it's like that plot, it's like
he went from brother to brother.
Right.
Like that one made like
that's the title.
Brother to brother. From brother to brother. Oh, for real. No, but
I honestly don't really remember much from Fast 9.
I feel
like Fate of the Furious was like.
Granted, they take too long to like release these movies for something that's supposed to be so connected.
But
to.
Fast 8 or Fate of the Furious was, I liked it. Like the angle of like Dom being like making him just like seem evil, but it's like when you obviously watch it and see like the backstory, it's like okay, that kind of makes sense. Like it's not needed, but it made sense. Yeah. But it's just like I just hate some of the setups where like Hobbs is like all like. But he's like, oh, like, you did great, my brother. I'm proud to call you my brother. And then, like, 5 seconds later, he slams into him. Oh, he's a fugitive. I'm going to kill him now. It's like, what?
But it's a superhero movie,
yeah,
man.
But it's like, really?
I
always hated you.
That was the Shazam versus Black Adam fight that we were never going to get.
Don't even bring up Black Adam.
I mean, I liked Black Adam, but you're right. But, I mean...
He single-handedly killed the DCU.
Hey,
he was right.
Leave Dwayne alone.
He was right. The fate of the DCEU is about to change. It's like, you're right. You killed it.
Come on, man. I thought it was good, man.
It was entertaining, but
exactly
he hyped it up way too much. That's why I feel like
it was a passion project.
But I feel like that movie kind of like.
But the Menachite has better fights.
It kind of brought down The Rock's like reputation. I feel like a little bit, just a little.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
because it's like you don't really see him like he's not really like in like a lot of big projects as of like right now.
He was the Arnold Schwarzenegger of our generation, and then it just kind of
he kept pushing too far. Like now, like the whole live action Moana thing that was his idea, and he's gonna star in it. But the main actress,
as well as he should,
but that was her choice though.
Right, because it's like
I love hating on The Rock, but that was her choice.
That was her choice, and like I think she made a smart choice because it's like I think she kind of sees like where it's going, but it's like The Rock just wanted.
She's actually Hawaiian though.
I know, yeah,
but like people are just kind she doesn't in the look movie like the way that it's portrayed in the. That's why. That's why she didn't.
And we got a Black Little Mermaid. What does it matter what it looks like? It's a fictional character.
But that's why she didn't want to do it because she's like, oh, I want like the proper representation. But I'm like, she is.
But
like,
that would be
she would have been perfect.
Exactly.
I feel like it's gonna be worse for a new actress to like.
I feel like that's kind of pandering at the
to be singing the songs like that she sang with her voice. Like people aren't gonna be like happy about it,
right?
So it's like I support her decision.
They got the Lilo and Stitch movie looking like a CW special.
Oh, that like
the pictures?
No, but
just the casting. Like
fucking,
there's
like a new season of Degrassi.
There's like a picture floating though of like what Stitch is gonna look. I'm like, why does he look like? He looks like Max Rebo from Star Wars. Right. Like the Stitch design. Everyone's like, please no, please don't let this be our Stitch.
I'm scared. I haven't seen it, but I'm scared for that though. I'm scared they're gonna try to make him look so realistic, but at the same time, you can't make them too realistic because you don't want to make them look scary. Because a real life Stitch, let's be real, you'd be terrified. You about to run to get it.
But I mean, like,
whatever.
Speaking of aliens and like coming from outer space, it's like I liked that for Fast X. It brought it more down to earth rather than like Fast 9, where it's like, oh, we're just gonna soup up a car and shoot it into space.
I mean, that was ridiculous. I love how you said that as a joke. You're like, okay, what are they gonna do with the Fast franchise now? Send them to space, like racing cars in space, and then showing up.
Get this man an apple juice. He's onto something.
Right.
I remember that's what they were saying. It's like, oh, like we're gonna end it in space. I'm like, what is he gonna punch our moon or something, or ram his?
It's like, okay.
Or ram his car into like the sun to like prevent the apocalypse.
Apple juice. He's stupid.
I like Fast X. It was kind of like they brought it more grounded.
Yeah,
and, like, brought it more to like.
It was still a superhero movie, but you're right. As compared to the previous ones, it was a little bit more semi-realistic action.
Was ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they had a subplot in that movie where it's like, guys, I'm pretty sure we're like immortal.
Oh well, Tyrese in every of these movies even in this one he has a little subplot of.
Oh my gosh!
Like
give him the check.
That one was still like, you know, it was a cute subplot. It's like, okay, give Tyrese and
but
the
non-spoilery. I'm like
exactly.
Did it really need to happen? No,
no,
not in that way.
Not in that way, but at the same time, it pushed it along. And at the same time, what I do appreciate about these films too is they at least make an attempt, and I think I feel the camaraderie amongst these peeps, you know? I mean, they call each other family. They supposed to be dope like that. They go on secret missions together, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, you can see the bantering. You can see them. They have fights, you know. Then they go around, hug each other. Then, you know, it feels like actual chemistry. Well, no, it's been years at this point, and you know, it's the family. It's the superhero group.
Like Brie Larson's character is like your family. It's like,
okay, Grant. It's like,
I don't really know you.
You're the daughter of someone who is family. So that makes you family.
It's like, we get it. You're Italian.
Hey,
not everybody's family.
Hey, no, he black and Italian. Don't get it twisted, man.
The pizza guy
with the all-white brother.
You did me a great service. You're my family. It's like, all right.
Could you ever think John Cena is a little bit black? Even just a little bit?
No.
Exactly. Neither could I. Like why? Why John Cena? Why John Cena? If they made The Rock his brother, that would make more sense. It's like, oh, okay. Like, okay.
Fuck The Rock, dude.
Hey, man, leave Dwayne alone.
I hate him now. I'm so tired of this motherfucker. Let's talk about some good movie. You know, movie looks good.
What?
The Haunted Mansions looks surprisingly good.
I love the original one back with Eddie Murphy. But
I like that one too.
Exactly, that one was good, man. But this one looks really good.
It's doing what it needs to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say
that first trailer was.
I like the first trailer.
The first trailer was whack to me. I'm like, well,
I like the first trailer,
but this new one was good, man.
No, it has that splash of comedy that obviously you need, but this looks like, this might actually, okay, like the visual effects, like for
like
real.
It looks like a similar story to The Ride.
Yeah, which I like that. Yeah,
but it's like, you know, you want like kind of original content because now it's like they're probably gonna do a Big Thunder Mountain ride.
Which do you know the story behind the Big Thunder Mountain? That could be a solid movie.
I would rather watch it.
Like it's gold mining something,
it is,
right?
But it's cursed.
Oh, it's a cursed gold mining mountain.
Yeah, so it's ghosts of the miners are making the trains go crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, they could definitely do something.
I'd rather
with
get
that.
a Matterhorn ride.
Technically, that ride is based off of a movie already.
Oh, dang.
The Matterhorn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
What about Everest? It's like maybe do an Everest movie like that.
What about Space Mountain? If there's even a story behind it.
Well,
you can do anything with that.
They did Tomorrowland.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But a Space Mountain movie would be kind of solid.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot. You could literally do whatever with that. And straight up. Shoot. Unless
they kind of did a Splash Mountain ride.
How so?
What are you talking about?
Well, like the Song of the South was basically like the Splash Mountain movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Shoot. That movie's banned now. That's crazy.
That movie's gas.
That's crazy.
I think that's it. Like in terms of like original ride that they could do movies with.
But I'm
like,
not.
Well, other than that, they have like Dumbo and all that stuff.
In France, in Paris, I think they have Mystic Manor instead of Haunted Mansion. It's a totally different.
Really?
I think it's in Paris.
Because I know they had the
Mystic
Ratatouille
Manor.
ride in there, but I didn't see that in France.
It's called Mystic Manor, and it's their version of the Haunted Mansion, but it's a professor and his pet monkey, and he collects artifacts. And the monkey opens up this cursed artifact, and it fucks everything up. And like the end scene, we gotta watch it when we're done. We'll watch the right through. It's sick. Like the whole room, like it's a special effect,
right?
Where the whole room is collapsing because there's like a thing sucking everything in.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
You're getting sucked into that. It's dope. Yeah.
They should just make that a movie too.
Norway, they had the ride Maelstrom.
Yeah,
that was a fun ride. But
I never got to ride.
Because they replaced that one with the Frozen one. But
the Frozen ride is solid. I don't fuck with Frozen like that, but it was solid.
I like a good ride with I like a good dark ride with like good animatronics
and that's what that is.
Yeah. What's another good one they could do? Or they could do like something with like the Epcot like ride that's inside of it.
Did you hear that Jon Favreau was tapped to write a movie called Magic Kingdom? Did you hear about that movie?
Vaguely.
It was basically Night at the Museum, but Disneyland.
They could still do that.
All the lands and all the rides came to life.
That would be dope.
That's fucking sick.
That would be dope.
That would be cool.
They would have too much fun making that. Just literally film it at Disneyland.
That movie would make so much money.
I was gonna say that's like the Avengers Endgame of like
it is of the Disney. Yeah,
yes, it really is. Yeah, straight up. That would be fun, man. Straight up. You just have
and Jon Favreau to direct. Come on.
Oh yeah, yes. He's been in his bag lately when it comes to the content he's been creating, especially under Disney. I mean, come on, The Mandalorian alone qualifies.
I forgot he did that.
Yeah, that alone qualifies the man. But everything else that he's created,
The Mandalorian at Disneyland. He's walking around.
Dang,
he got Grogu in his pocket.
I want to check out that
animatronic Grogu.
I want to check out that 100-year celebration before it goes away.
It's not much, I'll tell you that.
Like a lot, because I know they like changed like the front.
Barely. It's not much. I thought it was gonna be much more.
Like more like exclusive stuff.
It's more just merch.
That's a shame.
The shows are a little,
That's a shame.
Granted, the fireworks show I saw it without fireworks. I saw it with just projections.
Yeah,
and it was well done, but it was really short.
I'm glad they do that now. They added the projections because like half the time. Like due to winds or something, they would just cancel the fireworks show.
Yeah. At least
now they have like the music and the projections and stuff to like give them something.
Yeah, the production of it was dope. Like the music and all that was dope, and it does include every single movie they've ever made. Yet it's like 20 minutes long.
What? How?
It's super short.
How?
I don't know. World of Color 1 again. I mean, it's dope. Like it has its moments. But it just felt short. And the movies they picked to showcase were just really odd.
Well, I know they did like Encanto and Lion King still, but like what were some other
they did Encanto, they did Coco briefly. They did Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's not really an epic kind of thing to like put in there. Soul.
Like it was just weird.
I mean, I'd rather have Soul than Ratatouille.
The Soul segment was okay. It was cool. Like it was colorful.
Maybe Inside Out would be better.
They did Pocahontas. Surprisingly, had a big presence in that show.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. And then I think they went from Lion King, like everything turned red, and then it went dark, and then you see the little sparks, and then Doctor Strange is opening a portal, and they did like an Avengers thing. They did like a whole Star Wars tribute. The Star Wars tribute was cool. But aside from that, I mean, the parade was cool. I enjoyed the parade. But again, I feel like over the years, the parades have gotten really short.
Yeah.
Maybe they always have been, and just as a kid, it just feels grander than it is. But I just feel like...
I think both things can be true,
It's gotten really short. But, I mean, if you can, I'd go. I mean, why not? Everything. I think the theme is like iridescent. So everything's just like silver and like
like gold kind of thing. Like
kind
like pearl. Like I know like the color.
Yeah, like it's very
not
like
opaque, but like
no, it's very like metallic. Everything's just metallic. Yeah,
like a new millennium kind of.
Yeah, it's cool. I did get a pretty dope hoodie. It's Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color, and on the back, it's Professor Ludwig talking to Walt Disney, and it says Sunday nights catch the Wonderful World of Color with Walt Disney.
Awesome.
That's cool.
On the back, And the hoodie itself is like a faded, like black and gray kind of.
I want to get one of the Funkos they had for the Disney 100. I want to try and get one of those.
I don't remember seeing them. They have pins that are 100, and they were just like I said, just whatever character they picked, but it was just all metallic. Like it was.
Yeah, like they dress up like 100.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it feels rushed. Like this was the last minute decision.
Wow. That's a shame.
It felt really rushed. Like
for something for, let's be real, an Illuminati company like that got all. Come on now, that got all that money. You got all those fans, all the supporters.
I heard they're not doing too hot financially.
Ooh.
Well, like, have you heard something floating around about them adding a new land called Force Land? Have you heard about that?
What the cracks that's supposed
No,
to
because
be?
I would have shot myself.
It would be like a Star Wars themed
again.
I was gonna say when you said that, I'm like, there's no way it's another
like
Star Wars.
Epcot,
thing.
but like Star Wars.
No, we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit.
That would be dope though.
No, it wouldn't.
It'd be fine.
Galaxy's Edge is everything we need. We didn't even need that. But it made sense.
We really didn't need Galaxy's Edge, but it's like if they do that,
Galaxy's Edge flopped.
Did it?
On opening, it flopped.
It didn't do as well.
It didn't do as well as they thought
because
it was.
it got overcrowded. But also, did you hear about the Galactic Star Cruiser?
I heard about that. I love that.
I'm not really surprised they're shutting down because like 4,000.
Did you hear about? You know what we're talking about?
Like it's a cruise ship that's
It's a
supposed to be Star
hotel.
Wars.
It's
or
a hotel.
Excuse me.
Because everyone was like, dude, they should do like a Star Wars, like Coruscant, like they should do like
that
a Star
would
Wars
be
themed
amazing
hotel.
though.
But
they did it.
Oh, they did it.
It
Yeah.
exists and it flopped miserably. It's
I thought it was only a
year.
concept.
It's only
right?
like a year.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
because
been open and it's going bye
It's
bye.
like almost
Oh.
$5,000 for like 2 nights.
Oof.
But it's like
But
when
it's a
you're
whole
there,
experience
It is,
though.
so-
Yeah,
like-
but that's the problem. Like that's also good and bad. But it's like you don't want to work when I'd rather just sit in the room and relax instead of like you have to go do these tasks and this and this. Like,
That's kind of cool though. I
Yeah,
ain't
the
gonna
whole
front.
thing was an interactive experience. Like
That's kind of cool.
But I don't. Where is it though? In Florida, I think.
it's in Florida.
But it's like is
Only
it
in
its own
Florida.
thing or is it like a hotel specifically?
It's a hotel.
Because if it's like its
You stay
own
there.
thing, then
Have you
that's
seen
fine.
Have you seen the? Maybe not if you're asking if it's a hotel, but I saw this video. This couple that I watched that they do a lot of Disney stuff. They stayed there, and the rooms look low key uncomfortable because you're supposed to be on a spaceship.
Oh,
So they're like little pods.
Oh,
But it's
they
like,
did
I'd
too
rather,
much with
like,
that.
If I'm
They
doing
did
the
too
Star
much.
Cruise, I'd rather focus on that than have to go all the way to the parks all day and then do like all the tasks or whatever, like on the Galactic Star Cruise. Like I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Well, there might
But
be.
it was-
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like levels to that, right? Like more so, like, hey, if you for real just want to chill,
Honestly-
like here's some normal
Or like a
rooms.
package. Or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you could be like a pilot, an engineer, Path of the Jedi.
because that would only
whatever.
make sense,
But
right?
Rise of the Resistance does all that
Yeah.
in the perfect way. That is the perfect ride. Whether you're a Star Wars fan or not, it does literally
The role play and
and
everything.
everything it needed to do and it set out to do. That is Disney's biggest achievement is that ride. As much as I hate Star Wars' presence in the parks and I hate Marvel's presence in the parks, I enjoy them like a hypocrite, but like I hate that they're
We don't
there.
need this. This is
exactly.
kinda
Like,
fun,
there's
though.
so much more that they could have
I'm
expanded
not a
on.
big. I'm not a big fan of like like you said, Marvel's presence in the park.
Yeah.
Star Wars, I liked it when it was like when Lucasfilm had like the agreement, like Star Tours and stuff. That was fine.
Star Tours is
when
is
like it was
fine.
owned by Lucasfilm, but once Disney owned it, like they're over flooding it, so it's kind of
Yeah.
losing like that classic Disney.
And
magic.
Hyperspace Mountain is fine. I actually prefer that over the original, if I'm being honest. Right? It's so much more exciting. But
yeah, but
that
I do-
ride, Rise of the
pretty
Resistance,
solid.
is their biggest achievement. And I don't think they'll make anything better than that ride.
But I do like Disney World because Disney World, I feel like you feel more of the nostalgic like Disney magic, because
I
the
feel
way
the opposite.
because meaning like the ingenuity of like the Imagineering company, like Epcot, it's like good. They only have like the Star Wars or the Guardians of the Galaxy ride like in one little part, but everything else is like original Disney ideas, like all that stuff, like their conservation efforts, all that stuff, and like the original visions that Walt Disney had. Whereas like Disneyland, it feels more like commercialized. I feel like for Marvel and Star
I think
Wars.
it's backwards. I think it's the opposite.
Really?
When I went to Disney World, everything was just so overwhelming.
When was the last?
I went in
2018.
2018. Okay.
And I went in 2017, so then
Pretty close.
I haven't
Pretty
been
close.
since middle
Okay.
school, so nah, I can't. Nah.
So, yeah, everything just felt so grand. Not necessarily in a. I'm not saying I didn't like. I loved it. Right.
Right.
And maybe it's just because it was my first time. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
I grew up very poor. Like, it was a dream. Me and my sister used to watch the Travel Channel, the specials that they would do, and just fucking almost cry of how we knew in our hearts we would never make it there. Mm-hmm. And we finally made it there. Right. And it's just like, there was no, not to be corny, but there was just no magic. Like, it was like, everything was like, go, go, go. It's so much more busier there than it is at Disneyland. Where, like, I mean, I've waited, what the fuck did we wait? Like, almost an hour for the fucking Little Mermaid, when here, it's a 15-minute wait at most. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everything is just so big and grand. So
it is.
And also, like, we didn't know any better. I don't think we spent enough time there to really absorb everything.
You really need at least a week.
Do you think
that's what we did? I think you need 2, really? Or like a week and a half, because what you need to do is space it out to where you can take break days, enjoy your resort, rest up. You know, don't try to be so go. Yeah, exactly. Don't try that, because you're sure you might ride everything, but you're not gonna. You're gonna get burned out, and you're just not going to enjoy it. So I think next time I go, like, I definitely want to stretch that vacation out. The water parks are fantastic.
They are.
Oh yeah,
Typhoon Lagoon was amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. Blizzard Beach, we were only there for a little bit, and this raging thunderstorm closed the park down while we were in there.
Florida, yeah.
So we had to leave. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't have to, but we opted to, because
it'd be like
it wasn't going to reopen till the storm passed. And there was
so it's like, why you don't even know when this is going to pass?
I think we actually went back to the hotel. We changed, and then we went to Disney Springs, and we saw
Disney Springs is cool.
It is. It's pretty cool. We saw that trash ass. What was it? Jurassic World, the second one. Dominion.
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
It was that long ago. Dang.
That shit was ass. But that theater was cool.
Like, the theater was dope.
That shit was ass though. But
I see what you're saying, because it's like, it kind of threw me for a loop when they put in like Avatar in the Animal Kingdom.
Oh, that's probably their second best achievement, is that land.
It works really well. Like, I get it, but it kind of threw me for a loop. I'm like, I didn't know they like own the rights to like Avatar and stuff like that.
I don't think they do. I think it's like,
an agreement.
It's an agreement with James Cameron.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when you go to,
I think James Cameron had a lot to do with the design and like the construction.
Because when you go to Disney World, like Animal Kingdom's like usually the last one on the list,
right?
Because it's like,
for me it was Epcot. I wasn't, and I actually really enjoyed Epcot.
I'd say Epcot's probably my favorite, just because I love the.
It is like the Eiffel Tower of that thing too. So
small queue. And the ride
it is.
Really
it's surprisingly long. Like a small.
I also love Living with the Land, in the pavilion.
I don't think I did that one.
And like the Nemo ride's super cool, because you have the big aquarium after.
Okay, I did do the Nemo ride.
But yeah, Living with the Land, it's going into like the details of like the park, like, oh, everything's like local, fresh, all that stuff. I really like that part of it, because it really shows like the ingenuity behind the Imagineering team, where it's like, it's not as like that's why with Disneyland, for me, like Tower of Terror, it didn't really need to be a Guardians of the Galaxy ride
at all.
Like,
and then I rode Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. So much better.
Like, that makes more sense. Whereas, like, it didn't, so like, Guardians of the Galaxy ride didn't need to be a drop ride. Cosmic Rewind, I haven't been on it. I want to go on it.
It looks so cool.
Like, that looks like it works better. I want to ride the Tron coaster, because that was in.
There's a Tron coaster?
It's like 30 seconds long, though.
Really?
It's hella short.
Because it was in Tokyo. Was it Shanghai Disneyland or Tokyo?
Shanghai.
And, like, that was super cool, because some of the other parks, their rides are like
Shanghai
are better than some of ours.
Shanghai's Pirates of the Caribbean,
so much nicer.
Fuck me, man.
So much nicer.
Oh, we got some shit to watch after.
I guess so,
man.
Like I like the Floridas.
Oh, I don't have my computer right here. I have to watch on the phone.
I like the Florida Pirates of the Caribbean better than Disneyland's, in my opinion. I understand Disneyland's is more nostalgic.
The what?
The Pirates of the Caribbean in Florida. I don't think it feels a little longer.
I don't think I did the one.
I think
in Florida.
It is a little longer.
The Splash Mountain in Florida is so much longer than the one in Disneyland.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. Well, not now, but yeah.
I kind of like the Big Thunder better in Florida.
I did too. Their Fantasyland is like 20 times better.
Oh, their Fantasyland is so much better.
It's like an actual Fantasyland.
It is. It's a land. I don't know. To me, California Disneyland just feels.
It's the OG though.
It's more classic.
It's classic, and that I just feel, again, not to be fucking corny, but like, it just feels magical to where I feel like even if you walk in there, Mr. Macho Man, I don't want to be here. My kids drag me here.
You have no choice.
You'll feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like nobody is too cool for Disneyland.
Facts.
Like when you're there, you're going to participate. You're going to do the shit.
Right.
But in Florida, it's just the crowds. They're more assholes. The
humidity.
I was gonna say the humidity don't help.
The humidity don't help, and you have a lot more of an international crowd there.
100%.
Than you do like the international crowd at Disneyland are like from Asia and fucking Mexico
and no Western Europe too. A little bit.
You think so?
A little, yeah. Every time I go, I
you get the one German family that's there.
Exactly, or
true.
Some French family. Exactly. Yeah.
But the queues though in Florida, I like them a little bit better. Like they work a little bit better. Like,
yeah, but because they need a queue that
yeah,
big
because
there,
of the humidity and stuff like that to like protect you. Like the Haunted Mansion queue, so much different than Disney.
I don't remember too much.
Like it's like a lot more shaded, which I kind of prefer, just because the humidity. Like they work with you with that.
They do.
But I see what you're saying.
And they designed the park with that completely in mind too, which is dope. From what I remember, at least.
I also was really overwhelmed because of the way that you book fast passes in that park. I don't know about now, but back then it was really different, where I had to book them before my trip.
Like it's weird. 3 max.
Like 3 months or something, or a month before.
And you only get up to 3 rides.
You get 3. You get to do 3
weird.
Until you get there, and they count. So it's like if I have one at like 11 as my first one, I can't book nothing before that.
Until like
that's weird.
And then like until 2, because it's usually 11 to 1 is like the window or something.
It's like 11 to 12. So like whenever you use that one, you free up a fast pass.
Right.
So it's just a lot.
Right.
But I do like
you think?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, but I mean, you think maybe because you mentioned how you and your sister were basically, for lack of a better term, drool over the fact of like, man, if we could just go there. Sometimes human nature, when you're so excited about something, you can, in your mind, have such unrealistic expectations for it. You think maybe you had that, and when you finally experienced it, you're like, man, dang, I kind of was hoping for a little bit.
You played it like
you thought it was gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I'm flying to Mars right now.
Yeah.
As opposed to, but when you got there, it's like, well, dang, like you think maybe that had something to do with it?
Maybe. I'm not saying again. Like, I don't want to come across I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, you enjoyed it.
It was just like a lot.
But it was a lot.
It was just a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you where I had a really good time.
Yeah.
It was Universal Studios Florida.
Bruh.
Dude, I love Universal Studios Florida. Their Marvel Land is awesome.
It's great.
Shits on.
It does.
They got the classic
it does.
ride still, the Men in Black ride. I want to see Mario Land.
Oh, that show did just.
It's in there.
They're about to open a third park.
Is it like a Donkey Kong Land or no? What?
Yeah, so they're gonna be the first to have the Donkey Kong coaster.
Oh.
And the ride, did you see the ride system that they have for it?
I did not.
So it's like this, and the car sits on top of like this arm. So it looks like the wheels on the car are what's pushing. It's not. It's the arm. So that there's scenes where, in the game, the carts have to jump.
Right.
You have to jump over gaps.
You told me about that. Yeah, that sounds so dope.
But it looks like you're jumping, but it's the arm is just carrying you.
But
you can't see it at all.
That's so dope.
Like they did that. They beefed up the Jurassic Park ride, the Jurassic World ride. I did like that they incorporated the Fast and Furious into the Hollywood tour ride. Because that's my favorite ride.
Yeah, King Kong and Fast and Furious, they took them off the tour because they don't have a tour out there. And
they don't?
No, they don't have a tour out there.
They had one.
That's why Fast and Furious, the Supercharged, it was its own ride, and the King Kong, the Skull Island, is its own ride because here it exists on. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's no difference.
Studio lot
you
tour.
ironically board a tram, is the ride vehicle.
Right.
I didn't get on those because I didn't see a point.
No, it's interesting. Like if you're, because when did we go? 2 years ago. Yeah. The one out here in California. The tour was actually pretty dope. Because then I can say it now, but there was shows back then that they were working on that you had no idea they were working on. And some movies as well. They're like, hey yo, don't tweet about, don't take no pictures.
Because they filmed, a lot of them on that line.
Yeah, you literally could see right in front of your face them working on whatever movies, whatever, and then you learn the history and little things about the studio in general, and obviously how they make the films, and
it kind of ruins it because like
it low key does. You're like, man, because you telling me Spider-Man was just filmed in this one little?
No, it's not that. It's just like when I see that little courtyard that they have with the clock tower,
right,
from Back to the Future, and I see it in Wednesday. I'm like, this bitch was filmed in Universal
exactly
Studios.
For real.
They don't even change the look of it.
Exactly, but at the same time, it's dope.
Lot,
it's
which is super cool.
Yeah, and then you see. I didn't even know this was a thing. It was like a big old building. So I guess like for movies or shows, if they want like certain props or like aesthetics, it's like anybody. So hypothetically,
soundstage.
Like no, hypothetically Disney could like, it's like a whole bunch of, let's say it's a room like this, right? But let's say all of this in here were like props, right? Each thing has like a price tag to it, and it's like, for renting it for such amount of time, it's this, right? And it's a whole, it's ridiculous.
Indiana Jones as
like actually for real. Stuff, and any movie studio can rent stuff from here. In fact, I think that was like one of the more major ones, at least in California or on the West Coast. And stuff like that, and it's just like, in seeing in the sound studios, like how it's like, you mean to tell me Abbott and Costello was filmed in I was like, dang, like how y'all do that, man? And like in All American and all these shows like that, it's like, how do y'all? It's fascinating to see. So honestly, I think it is worth it to go on just to see the movie magic,
like
how they
do
this.
Classics movie making,
exactly,
like Hollywood movie making,
and how much it's still relevant to this day. That like even like the little tricks back in the day, how it's still. It's like, hey, shoot. Sometimes the old school ways are the best ways,
Which is pretty cool.
It is really cool.
I do like the one in Florida, and Harry Potter Land's super cool.
Yeah,
like just the ingenuity that went into it and all the detail.
Right, but you're right though. Florida Universal Studios, child, please, shoot.
I like their Marvel Land better than Avengers.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah,
just because it's like classic comic book.
Yeah,
right.
I love the Hulk coaster.
Oh, absolutely. Shoot, the whole vibe with it, man. Shoot.
Do it. Go ahead.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
Nah, yeah, you did.
No, I did. But with that being said,
go ahead.
Joel, what is your vibe of the week, baby?
Man, you know what? I say this every week, but summer coming. I'm gearing up for the summer.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
This is how this whole conversation even started.
Yeah. Man. I gotta take it back to like one of the best summers ever.
Ooh.
When this song dropped.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna do 2 On by Tinashe.
Oh, I feel you on that. Yeah.
That was a hell of a year.
Oh,
man.
Gosh. That was
2014. I miss you so much, my baby.
Year.
I miss you so much.
Oh, gosh. For real. 2014 was a fun year. That was a fun year. You put a smile on my face just having all these flashbacks, boy. Right? For real.
A lot of sex flashbacks, too.
You nasty.
I'm like, I was thinking about Tinashe, and it's like, oh, my sex. I'm like, all right.
Well, sweaty sex, baby.
Tinashe, is that in your honorable mentions? She has to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honorable mention. Oh, is she in your top 5?
She was in this top. She was in, yeah.
Because back in the day, you were like, bruh, Tinashe. I'm like, damn.
I'm so mad I didn't get to see her when she was at my school.
And you didn't tell me?
I did tell you, but you were sick and you couldn't come.
Pussy.
No, that was Kel Mitchell.
It was both times.
Wow!
That's your fault.
I know, bro. Every time can I say it? The school you went to? Hey, shoot, I don't know. Shoot, no. Every time at Sac State,
go Sac State, go Hornets.
They would always have these dope special guests, right? They did. Every single time, your boy got not just sick, like dumb sick, like the sickest I would be in like literally years, to where it's like, it's Andrew, I can't even get out of bed, bro. I'm talking like that sick.
He missed Kel Mitchell.
I missed
Kel and Tinashe.
Like, bro, I'm still devastated about that. He hasn't been back since.
I mean, I haven't checked.
Hey, shoot, but
I
still,
got to see him.
Exactly. Man, Angel, what's your vibe of the week, man?
Drink my orange soda proudly.
Who loves orange soda?
I'd probably say, keeping with the island vibes, I'd probably say "Ehu Girl" by Kaloe Kai.
Kaloe Kai, Ehu Girl. Ahuga.
EHU.
Ahuga. Okay.
It's like you see a girl like wherever you are, and you're just like,
don't do it.
You just don't know her name, but
Ahuga.
like you just call her your Ahu girl.
Is that how you gonna do it? Ahuga.
Ahu girl. Man.
Okay, don't say it like that.
Be like, hey, yo, bitch.
Ooh, I'm so can't lick my crack.
What?
Hey, yo, bitch.
We got a lot to watch after this.
Huh?
We got a lot to watch after this.
I hate y'all, man. Shoot. My vibe, though, is Mercy by June Jizzle and Hey Sis.
Excuse you?
Hey, at least that's how I think you pronounce it. June, Jissele, excuse me.
Giselle?
Yeah, Giselle.
Thank you. See, that's why I need y'all.
He said Jizzle.
June Giselle, thank
boy.
you. And Hey Sis. Hey Sis is spelled Hey and then double S-I-S. Mercy.
Hey, sis.
Hey Sis.
Jesus.
Hey Sis. Hey Sis. Mercy by Hey Sis and June Giselle. But y'all, thank you so much for listening or watching. Shout outs to y'all. 39 Crew. I know you always do both, baby. You know we love you.
Hey, I want to tell you too.
Yes.
You had a goal of surpassing 1,000 streams, right?
For a year, yeah.
Yeah, you got 1,059, baby.
I know we do, baby. Come on, baby. That's what we talk. I know, baby. I knew it. I told you. And we passed. You remember I said both goals for both podcasts.
Oh yeah, we've been past
and
White Noise flew by that.
Exactly, man. So we doing what we do, baby. And this is because of y'all, seriously.
No, this is because we're the best podcasters in California.
Absolutions, baby. And we coming
no
for
way.
the whole West Coast. Y'all best believe that.
Oh, West Coast.
Come on,
probably
baby.
already got that.
I mean,
No. We probably already got that.
probably, but I mean,
If you disagree, what's up, bitch?
definitely all of Oregon. Can we say? Yeah, we definitely
man,
got
fuck
Oregon,
Oregon, man.
Right, we got Oregon
We
on
got
lock.
Washington too. Who the fucking Washington podcast?
There is sneak peek. There is going to be a collaboration with some people in Washington. They got this dope podcast out there, man.
But we better though.
Oh well, hey, regardless, we gonna join forces and we gonna have a dope episode, y'all. And make sure you stay tuned for that because that's gonna come up real soon. 39 Crew, you know we love you, baby. This is only the beginning, by the way, y'all. Yeah. Like Joe,
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it, but seriously, y'all, like for Law specifically, there's so many. This is just for real, just the tip of the iceberg as far as like the ideas that are gonna be coming later on this year, and I'm still shooting high. Like, man, Sarah Nurse is gonna be on the show one day. I don't care. Sarah Nurse, you're gonna be on the show one day, please. I'm gonna tag you in the post, please, Sarah Nurse, please. But other than that as well, like there's so many dope ideas. Like October, oh my gosh, y'all ain't even ready for what's coming in October. I promise you that. And even before and afterwards, seriously. But seriously, we love y'all for real. The anniversary of Visual House Studios is coming up in just a month. Just as a little reminder, June 30th, y'all, we're gonna be having a big old celebration out here celebrating White Noise and
June 24th.
No, but we're gonna have the party June 30th.
No, we're having it on June 24th.
I lied. So we're gonna have the celebration June 24th. We had a little audible.
And I heard a rumor that for the first time in a long time, the entire VHS crew will be together in person.
Dun 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 dun. Y'all
It's
know
just a rumor, nothing in stone.
Nothing in stone, but that's how you know y'all gotta come out, baby. It's gonna be for real. No matter where you at, West Coast, down south, even in a different country,
come out here to the party. Come party with us. Come take
For
some
real.
photos, some autographs. Nick's gonna be giving
dope.
hand jobs. It's gonna be great.
Well, Nick, that's gonna be pretty expensive though, because he's super loyal to Trisha.
Who?
She can help him. Shit.
Touche. So I mean, come on, y'all. Regardless, like, come on out. It's gonna be a vibe. We gonna have drinks. We gonna have barbecue. We gonna have just vibes,
Everything.
baby.
We
It's
gonna
gonna be
have
officially the
We're
summer.
gonna have weed all over the place.
Please, no. I hope that's not true.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have weed everywhere.
I hope that's not true. I hope that's not
The whole
true.
block gonna get hot box.
I hope
for
that's
sure.
not true because
Maybe
nah.
some cocaine.
I hope that's true. But regardless,
maybe some mushrooms. You never know, man.
On pizza?
No,
we're gonna take a trip, baby.
But the point is, just be kind to one another.
Ayahuasca.
Just be kind to one another.
For real though, y'all.
We're all in this together.
Ain't that the truth? And you, for real, something that I've been trying to do for like the past like year is whenever I hang out with the homies, for real, homies that I don't get to see that often, especially.
Never mind.
I always just no, I always try to like make it a point to real just try. I'm not perfect, obviously, but like I try to make a point to just throw in an I love you, and and just like I appreciate y'all for real. Because like even though I try to be the most upbeat person that I can, once again I'm human and I'm not perfect.
We're
and my homies for real have seriously been there to pick up the pieces whenever I needed them to. So I appreciate y'all seriously. And 39 Crew, I appreciate you the most because you make your boy always feel special, baby. Shoot. But y'all, seriously, thank you for another episode. Thank you for an almost dope year. We are going to see and hear from you next week, baby.
That's right, baby.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.